All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Arcane, Season 1, Episode 5. All right, let's get Vi out of prison.
Yep.
Let's get her out and let's figure out, what kind of info she can pass along to Caitlyn.
Yeah, because I get the feeling she might be a little bit motivated to make sure that Silco suffers. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, I think there could be a few reasons.
Yeah, maybe
potentially.
Maybe 3 or 4, depending on how you look at it.
Or 10.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
This. I'm excited. Like, there's not too much more to say on that. But also, Jinx. How does this new level of madness and stuff continue?
She's
bopping
to the sound of her own beat.
She's weirdly enough, I would say, she's doing quite well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. It's just, with all things considered. But
all right. Yeah. So then on the world building side of things, Jayce is now in the motion, or at the very least they started this process to where he will be a council member by this episode, basically.
And he's like, hey, can I not have as much responsibility? Here's way more responsibility.
Way more. In some ways, I like that he's still rejecting that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he's the reluctant hero.
It shows that he is not letting this get to him that much.
Yep.
But I did feel that was coming on a little bit in the beginning of the episode with all the praise and
and then Mel Medarda tried to buy him and he was like, "Oh shit."
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, that process is going down. Things though with Silco having a crystal though, a stabilized one.
Yep.
I'm genuinely terrified.
Oh yeah, he could do all kinds of shit with that.
I'm genuinely terrified of what he could do with this.
Yep.
Because we saw what he was doing with a box of scraps,
right. Yeah.
So
that's gonna be a problem.
yeah. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Oh.
This is different.
New land. Oh my god,
that is
visuals.
Beautiful.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Hunting? Oh, okay.
All right.
Target practice, yeah. Oh, this is Caitlyn?
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh, hey.
Cool.
Yeah, nice,
Awesome.
nice. Oh.
Glad we
I
get to
miss
see
her
a bit
already.
more. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're staying back.
Some shooting.
Yeah.
Did my parents pay you to let me win?
That's a serious accusation.
You held your shot. I saw you.
The trophy is yours. You earned it.
You haven't answered my question.
That's true.
No, your parents didn't pay me. I just thought you deserved it.
So she did kind of let you win.
Right.
I'm an enforcer. For me, knowing how to handle this weapon means being able to protect people.
And
to
know
be
when
of
not to
service to
fire.
the city.
Yeah.
That's trophy enough.
Ah.
That's the question, young Kerman. What are you shooting for?
Yeah.
Yeah. I like this. She was a really big inspiration for her. She's gone now.
Yep.
I took a look
But-
at your file.
Yeah.
There's no record of you or your crimes. What are you here for?
Oh shit.
Funny personality.
You attacked an inmate. Why?
Why not?
Does this mean anything to you?
Where did you get this? Undercity's gonna eat you alive.
Just like it
hero.
I've got orders from Councillor Tallis concerning inmate 516.
You want us to have a chat with her?
No,
Oh.
it's for her release.
Since when's he a counselor?
Since today. How many chats have you had with her?
You know,
Who
never
doesn't?
even thought to count.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. She's been getting practice.
Yep. Oh.
Okay. All right.
The music change was so like.
Yep.
My heart.
All right.
All right. Let's go. Let's go, Vi. Yeah, hit that opening. Yep.
Yep.
Wake up to the sound of the heartbeat in the crowd.
These brave enforcers sacrificed their lives.
Are we jumping back again?
Of our great city.
No, I think these are the people that Jinx killed.
Oh, sure, yeah. That was a cool shot.
All right.
Who was this, Daddy?
Grayson. Yeah, yeah.
A good woman.
You said you could control her. I lost 6 officers. 6.
Yeah. Here we
She
go.
pushed it too far this time. I can't make this go away for you unless you give me something to work.
Oh, the detail of his resting knee, like bouncing with nervousness, you know?
It seems to me the council has its culprit.
Oh, that's tidy for you. What if I'm not interested in playing along?
Well,
We've accomplished a lot together, Miles.
Yeah, you outlived your usefulness. Yeah.
And there is more yet to achieve. I hope you can remain a part of that.
Yeah.
For
Here's
the
your...
families from an anonymous concerned citizen.
You threw that previous money away. And, gonna take the money now. Yeah. Damn, Silco's feeling good these days.
You sure you don't want to confer with the other councilors before?
This corruption runs deep, Sheriff.
Oh.
I intend to root it out.
Oh.
Have you made any progress with the stolen gemstone?
Yes. Chief suspect is an undercity gang. They call themselves Wild.
Viktor's allergic to bullshit. Shit.
Damn.
I mean, it's a form of magic, so maybe he's tapping into something.
You alright? A headache. I need to get to the lab.
Oh shit.
Okay. I thought it was just like you were saying, an allergic to bullshit kind of thing, but
So, here goes.
So Jinx might figure it out then.
yeah.
Oh shit. Wow, she's reliving the whole thing.
Yep. Good thing you were sitting on that side of it. Gotten knocked off.
Yep.
No, it was a mistake.
Oh
shit. Yeah, and she's still.
Dude, that was powder for a second there. That was powder. Holy shit.
I heard the bathysphere has a nice view.
Oh.
Could be a good way to get a lay of the land.
Too risky.
Hell yeah.
Try and keep up.
I mean, she's got the boots for it.
Ooh. I like this track.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was hot. I'm sorry. That was amazing.
Yeah, she's been cooped up in a cell. For however many years, 5
now
or
she gets to
something.
test her body's limits while in an area that's not familiar, but it's it has probably nostalgia,
Yeah, the smells and the sounds.
Yeah. And it's like, I'm back, baby. Oh, that's a shot. Oh, that's powerful.
That feels like a nice parallel to before when she would look up at, topside.
Yeah.
But now it's looking down at Undercity.
Right.
Nice jacket.
Are they gonna be done by the time she gets there? Wait a minute. It's the same old guy.
That's
how long it took her to get down there. The old guy beat her there.
Welcome to the lanes.
Wow.
Oh my god.
My sister could do that when she was 7. All us fisherfolk can. Don't you want to blend in?
Yeah, ditch the uniform next time you do.
Yeah, that might not be a good idea in the Undercity.
Yeah, it might also be like not something she can do, She just has to have the uniform.
Oh.
Are you sure this is safe? Of course not.
No.
Well, when has that stopped us? Yeah.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
No, thank you.
You're missing out. Better than I remember.
That's
awesome.
Detail.
That's such a cool design.
Yeah. All right.
Having a cutting board on the shoulder
right
as a
there.
pauldron.
Yep. Not that he would.
Damn, Jinx is actually coming back here.
Yeah. Shit.
Whoa.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the matter, Milo? Worried Powder's gonna beat you again?
Oh. Yeah. No. Shit.
I want to be alone with my thoughts.
No way. She's fixing it.
Oh shit.
Dang. All the Vi's, the Vi's. Oh shit. Whoa!
And after images of Vi.
Oh yeah!
Oh damn!
Like she remembers it so well, she can implement it. But she's not punching just the pads. She was punching the actual like thing she propped up there, making it spin. Just underneath Vi.
Yeah, and the Vi of 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, that was
that'll
perfect scene.
And,
oh
and
my
imagine
God.
if Vi ever goes back there now, and she sees. Wait, hold on.
Well, that place does look like it has bodies buried in the basement.
You don't know anything.
You know, Counselor Madara's right. The Hex Gates are only the beginning. In fact, we're currently looking for new partners in our Hex Tech research. And as a supporter of House Talus, you'd be the first in line to any of our advancements.
I feel like he's playing them or trying to.
How can I say no to such an auspicious offer? He's been quite the investment.
Indeed. Better than expected.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
And that's
how the sausage gets made.
Yeah. And now someone that devoted their life to the art, the craft, and what have you.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man.
If you really want people to talk to you, you have to let them think you have what they want.
And what do I have?
Oh.
A nice ass.
You're hot, Cupcake. So what'll it be,
Oh.
man or woman?
Hi, I'm Pam. What's your name?
Matilda. But you can call her whatever you want.
Yes, Matilda. My parents named me Matilda after my great-grandmother Matilda.
Oh my God.
No.
Hey, seen her again.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, he still has the blood-covered coin from back then.
Sheriff, what a lovely surprise.
Oh.
The Hex-Tech Wonder Boy is on the council now, and he's asking questions.
Imagining yourself a hero. One final act to make you the martyr you've always seen yourself as.
Oh, shit. Whoa!
Did he wait.
Whoa!
Really?
Then what are you waiting for?
Okay, yeah.
He literally thought about it.
Yep.
Oh my God. Dude, this guy is on edge. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah.
He's faltering.
Yep.
To weaponize the Hex Tech soon. Once we've cracked their prize, Topside will have no power over us.
And she's literally right there in the room.
Yeah.
Just give it to the doctor.
That's all I've seen.
Maybe she will fit in here after all.
Yeah.
The Medardas usually only take from the world. We're not often in the position to give anything back.
Oh.
I couldn't have done it without you.
This is where she secures him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh. Smooth. I mean.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Viktor's like, oh, I'm so ready.
I'm really
Show
excited
me your
to see
secrets.
how Viktor's whole path goes.
Yeah.
Are you headed home soon? I thought we could walk together.
Oh.
I'm probably going to sleep here tonight.
Oh.
Again? You know, there's always tomorrow, right?
Good night, Miss Young.
Okay.
That was just such a an awkwardly sweet moment, and I mean, my boy might be like unlocking the secrets of the universe in a second.
Yeah.
But oh shit. Oh shit.
Dude.
The blood?
What? What?
Oh wow, that's great. That's great. What?
Hold on.
What?
Wait.
Almost drowned in these waters.
Okay.
A million times.
Vander wasn't the man you thought he was.
Right. He was like a brother to you, and he turned his back, and blah, blah, blah. Did I miss anything?
Jeez.
Betrayal. That pain that feels like it'll eat you from the inside out can either break you or forge you into something greater.
Yeah.
You need to let powder die, so the fear of pain will no longer control you. You're strong now, just like you were always meant to be. Jinx is perfect.
Oh. Whoa. Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Oh.
Let's see the singer now. Let's see the singer. The misery, yes. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh, spare the sympathy. Everybody wants to be my enemy. Oh. And end the episode. Oh, no. Oh, getting the full song too.
Yeah. Got a daughter, dude.
Okay.
Jayce?
Oh.
The doctors, they said you...
Pre-existing condition, or?
Not a lot.
All right, let's see her sit down.
Oh shit!
Yeah!
Vi?
Let's do this! Yeah!
Oh, damn!
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh shoot.
Crap. Whoa.
I see you never learned patience.
Oh shit. Okay, let her go on the offense. Go for counters now. You Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Oh shit! Alright, this is some strength you're not ready for, Vi. Oh crap. Caitlyn, Caitlyn, we need you.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, 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 oh. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Go for a kick. Kick to the temple. Oh, okay. Yeah. Keep her. Yeah, keep her swings narrow. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Go. Oh, yeah. Oh, she's done. Oh, she's done. Yep. Oh, it like pushed her up. Yeah. Oh, you love to see it. No.
My sister. Where's he keeping her?
Keeping her?
Yeah, no.
You mean Jinx? She works for him.
And just like that, yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh shit.
She's like his daughter.
And then Caitlyn comes in.
Yeah. Caitlyn, yeah. We
could
need...
really use your help right now. And pop. Yeah.
Perfect shot. Yep. Nice. Bookended from the beginning of the episode. Yep. She's going exactly for the shoulder every single time. Look at that. Woohoo!
All right.
We got the range and the melee.
Exactly.
Do you ever say thank you?
He's gonna know we're here now. Whose fault is that? You're an all right shot.
I'm an excellent.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Hold on. Yeah, that was
Help me out,
3 perfect in a row. Yeah.
calling me that.
But yes.
My name is Caitlyn.
All right.
You're so sweet. Like a cupcake.
Shut up.
I ship it.
Too. Yeah. Hey, Silco.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might not want to let Jinx know this, but oh, that.
Yeah.
Almost looked like she was crying.
Yeah, the way it was cut. Yeah. But.
Wow.
The sister. She's back.
From the dead.
Woo!
That was amazing!
Yeah!
Oh, we want to watch the next one right now!
I know! Oh, man!
Holy shit!
I love this.
Oh,
I love
that
this
was
show so much.
Good. That was so good. I'm on fire, man.
Yeah. All right.
I'm loving the formula. Like they're really like hitting it in the same way that the first 3 episodes were. We got the setup for the 4th. The 5th one here brings in the hammer. We get everything smashed.
Complications
everything moves
and
forward
things
really
are about
quickly.
to go to shit.
Right. And then things start to escalate again in the undercity. And a confrontation is building. So yeah, let's do it.
Oh my god.
Oh man, let's just go. I mean, we know this is all credits. Let's just go straight into the discussion. Yeah.
Yep.
Is this show just like too good for its own?
How
does it keep doing this?
I know, right?
Like every scene is just
okay.
I am floored.
Me too.
I don't even know how to handle it. It's so enjoyable.
Okay, so there's something I wanna get at you for a bit real quick, and
just
this might
gush about it generally.
This might seem a bit dry because this is like writing type stuff, right? But there's a concept that like because a lot of people will think like, oh, this is the new $1 million idea for stories, but that it's not about the idea. A great writer will be able to take a mediocre idea and make it great, and they'll be able to take a great idea and make it better than great, right? So it's you know, there, and I feel like the first 3 episodes were an example of excellent execution on an also fantastic idea.
Yeah.
The way that they took the basically the setup of the relatively peaceful time for our main characters, right? And then it all gets ripped away from them very tragically.
Thrown into the disarray, yeah.
Exactly. That's something that is a pattern and a technique and a trope, if you will, that is done so many times it has become a cliche. And they were able to do it in a way that was very fresh, very new, had all the emotional impact that it's supposed to have, right?
That's why like episode 3 feels so good is that it needed to have those first 2 episodes in order for episode 3 to work really well.
Exactly. And one of the things that I was kind of curious about, not that I seriously doubted, but there was just I want to see how this goes, is how they would continue things past that 3 episode mark. Because that's something where the story setup is very like you don't need to write what the major beats are going to be necessarily, because you know it's okay, tragic backstory and all that stuff. It's more about how you execute. In this case, since we're past that, now the writers, I feel like, are getting to truly show their chops in what kind of creative stuff they come up with, not just how they execute on something.
Yeah, and because we now have all these characters introduced, and they're not really introducing any new characters.
Nope.
Like, this is probably the thing that I think is just goes to show how important those first 2 episodes were, and you can't sleep on how almost masterful, especially the first episode, was handled, because that's where most of the introductions were had.
Right.
But now here, where we have all these parties that we're very much aware of existing, like maneuvering within their own dynamic space. We start within the most enclosed, basic space. Vi is caged up. She is spoiling for a fight. She is ready to go and get out. This is happening in the very beginning of the episode, alongside the Caitlyn little bit of backstory.
Sure.
And showing that Grayson was a hero for her, an inspiration, someone that Marcus, just sorry, you can't be Grayson.
Nope.
You probably wish that you too were as I don't know, stoically like resolute in your ideals, because you do have ideals somewhere in there in your corrupt, twisted self.
But while we're on that topic of Marcus, because I feel like he's not going to take too much of the conversation from
Sure. I just wanted to hone in on my theme thing of the idea of feeling caged, is that this episode basically was the unleashing of the things that were set up in the 4th episode.
Sure.
So all these characters that basically went through the time skip transformation of sorts are locked. They are dead. They are dealing with the aftermath of episodes 1, 2, and 3, especially episodes 3. So then we have the spark, the little bit of excitement as these characters that feel restricted then are given keys. Little tastes of something that can then set them free. So then Vi
has her awesome montage.
Basically, Vi just gets to chew the scenery, everything, and go on this straight line, just beelined directly towards Jinx, her sister. And we see there's like almost no barriers now at this point at the end of the episode between that confrontation happening.
Right, like
a perfect build up for.
We even got the whole thing at the brothel of, she's actually his second in command is a second in command being a regular here. That was the girl with the arm, not Jinx.
Yes.
Right.
The one that
hence
the one
why
that
she
had
ended
the
up
scuff
finding
with
her and attacking
her.
her.
The one that had the scuff with Vander back in the
exactly.
beginning.
Okay, right. Okay, that clarifies things. I thought they were saying that Jinx was a regular there, and then I was I guess the confrontation is going to be happening
Jinx
real
is
soon.
not her. Jinx is not his second in command.
Right.
Jinx is in some ways even more than that.
Right.
She's not in the hierarchy.
Right. She doesn't
outside
have rank. Yeah, exactly.
She's his daughter, basically.
And hence why second in command has a problem with that, because it's the what the fuck am I supposed to do? But with regards to the Marcus thing, I really liked that the thing that he brought up was that she was a good person. Right. It wasn't all the stuff that he was focused on back in the first 3 episodes of, are you getting the results? Right. You're not doing your job. Right. What are you doing? Right. Oh no, she was a good person. Right. And I'm not.
In the same way that Caitlyn, she didn't get the results at the shooting competition. She's a good person. She set you up for success.
Right.
And in a lot of ways now, Marcus, because of Grayson's death, you are set up for success here. You have a lot of influence. You do have to be at the beck and call of counselors who could end up being super corrupt.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really interested to see how Marcus's flame kind of explodes out and then dissipates forever, because in a sad way, that little bit where he was like he thought he could do it again.
And Silco
dead inside,
could tell that he
feels trapped, wants to explode out in a burst of freedom, but also, can't do it, because he's got a daughter.
Right, he has a daughter, and that's actually the potential other connection where if we were to introduce a new character into this show, and there is a particular character in League of Legends that is a little girl, a kid. I'm just saying, I don't know if that would necessarily be her or not, because it does feel like there's some differences from the
she was holding a stuffed animal, wasn't she?
Was she holding a stuffed animal? Because it's I forget the name of the hero, but she's got Tibbers, her bear, right? Her stuffed bear.
Oh my God, that's literally a teddy. No. I'm so dumb.
Yeah,
that was our flowers.
No, okay. But the point is,
can we move on to the plot? Of the
right. Because Marcus, sorry, you're
sorry, Marcus. Yeah. Okay. Now. The idea of everyone feeling caged, right, and living out. We then have Jayce, who also is starting to feel the trappings of being a counselor, but he then decides, I'm not going to try and debate on the morality of my cage that I'm in. I'm going to act within this newfound power that I have within this space that is a gilded cage of sorts.
Totally.
And thus he gets to have a wonderful time with Mel and Medarda.
Indeed.
But also, he gets things lined up in such a way that the research side of things will move in a direction of progress.
Right.
Because now he's become one of them.
Right.
Which, buddy, this road will have lots of highs and lows.
Yeah.
So
and there was
be ready to hold on to some aspect of who you are. And I like that in some ways, this comes after the whole thing where his little advances towards Caitlyn didn't work.
Throws the flowers, yeah.
Yeah. Then
turns out she might not have been.
She might not have even been interested.
You might have had zero chance.
Right, exactly. But also the idea that this being a thing where he kind of is casting aside his old way of doing things and going to a new direction.
Yeah.
Which, hey, if Jayce changes a lot, that would be a cool way to separate him even more from Viktor, who also has been feeling caged by the fact that, he's dying.
He's dying. His partner also doesn't seem to have an equal
not
share
aligned with him.
Right. And because when they introduced Viktor, right, it very much was the kind of thing where it seemed like, to me, 10 years from now, he could be Silco, a different kind of Silco. But
okay.
Yes, we're brothers. We're going to do all this progress and stuff. And eventually they'll probably fall apart, right? Jayce is still going to be the one that gets all the accolades from it and things like that, right? And but they seem to have a good thing going so far, right?
Yeah.
When he collapses, Jayce is right there at the hospital, right? It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he left Mel Medarda literally
in bed
in the same night, basically.
Yeah, right, exactly. Didn't say goodbye or anything.
He probably had some kind of a communique or what have you of hey, Viktor's in the hospital.
He collapsed, right?
Yeah, you're your partner, right? And you two were the ones that did this. So
right. So I'm optimistic for that relationship, but at the same time, I see it getting a lot worse.
Right. I think the main direction for Viktor, though, and this is something that I am absolutely excited for because I love this trope. I love this trope so much, and it's a bit of a wish fulfillment thing.
Okay, go for it.
Is that the crippled, frail intellectual is given the biggest power up of anyone possible. But they have to sacrifice not others, but they have to sacrifice even more of that physical attachment and pleasures and enjoyments of this world, while Jayce is basically having all of that.
Sure.
He gets
his cake and eat it.
He gets to be at the amazing performance. He gets to drink the best, wines. He gets to have a gorgeous woman. It's all the position, all this stuff is going for him. Right, exactly. Then rather than having Viktor become something evil, Viktor is going to go beyond him in the original area that they were going for.
Right.
In that Viktor had his blood get pulled into a Hextech gateway of sorts. It looked like some Spider-Man DNA, fusion
dimensional
thing.
space
shit.
Yeah,
exactly. So my thoughts go to the realms of raw raw magic. So if it's something where his blood is getting like fused with magic, like that's his DNA. Like that's
right.
a part of him.
Yeah, that either communicates to me that he's about to get like some specific magical attunement or something, or it's going to look at his blood and be like, you have an issue.
Right, Hextech can save you.
Hextech can save you, and it just creates the antidote or whatever the treatment it is that he needs. Which would be awesome. That would be a great way for their dreams to be realized. Because, like, the whole thing of, is this safe? Of course not. You know, right?
Yeah.
Like, we are waiting, and they're kind of also waiting to see how this will go badly, right?
Right.
Because they know it can, and it probably will in some ways, but they think it's worth the risk, right?
So they're just like, can we gain a little bit when you fail?
Right. Can we get some good stuff along the way? And I feel like that would be a really cool way to show them actually get the things that they're after, right? Making things better for people. Viktor having the motivation of, no, we can't slow down. There are people in the undercity that need this now.
And
I came from there. I know what that's like.
He's the one dying, and he's wanting to save others. I want Viktor to succeed. I want Viktor to succeed in every way possible.
Yeah.
But the idea of maybe being gifted or tempted or offered or thrust upon with like ultimate power, like ridiculous amounts of power. I want Viktor to be the counterbalance to Jayce's social, political, technological side of things. I want Viktor to go full wizard.
Sure,
I want him to not don the cowl and become a Sith Lord, you know. But no, I am leaving these mortal bonds. I am leaving the physical. I am going to ascend into the multiverse. I'm going to become something.
And then his assistant is like, wait,
like I can be there for you. Like I loved that.
Yeah, that was a quick little like character bit, and it was great.
Right, but don't you think that almost fits perfectly in with this thing of where it's another attachment to the physical of someone being like, hey, I can provide you warmth, comfort, just a little bit of human connection.
So that you don't have to be doing this alone.
Right. And he's literally ignoring that. Right. Because he's probably feeling ignored in a lot of ways from
And he feels so close and all of that, right?
Right.
Yeah. I also just want to say that I got this sense from Jayce before he started doing the clinking glasses and everything, that there was this look that he gave that almost felt like it was okay, I'm going to be taking this in my direction. Like, I'm going to be doing what she's saying, but that he had some sense that he was going to be doing something different with it. And maybe that's just like a cold read, and there's nothing actually to that. But I could totally see it being something where he justifies it in his own head by basically saying, I'm in control, right? I'm doing this thing. I'm doing this because I want to, because I have some plan or whatever.
Here.
Yeah.
And okay, this is what it was. When you saw, this is something that the show, I think everyone agrees, makes this show.
The character animation
is incredible at communicating what these people are thinking. So
and that's why I feel like it's not as much of a stretch
to
do those cold reads, because there's so much information.
Right. So she kind of gestures almost to him in the way that Mel Medarda is talking here, and then he kind of has this and then he looks to the left. And then his eyes do the rapid movement thing of as he straightens up. And
he has this realization.
He's like, I get it. And then he sighs, basically being like, okay, I'm going to resign I'm going to play their game.
Right.
And he kind of hates that he has to do this, but he had an idea before he resigned.
Right. And then the playing the game is that's the necessary thing that I have to do in order to make this work. Yeah, and then as he breathes out, it's almost like he's donning the persona of what she wants him to be.
Right. But you guys, you realize what this is here. This is the whole thing I was talking about with the idea of the characters being caged and then the rebirth happening here. And is he's
accepting the cage.
Yeah, exactly. But he's birthing a new version of himself that can then be the counselor that takes and gets everything that he wants. In the same way that Jinx, aka Powder, aka Jinx again, does a very similar thing with Silco over the course of this episode as she goes back and looks through the old aspects of Powder.
Yeah, even going back and doing the boxing training that Vi would do, and like all those little things to look at her past. And I loved that the scene with Silco happened because it's acknowledging something that I've been getting a vibe of, in that Powder / Jinx yes, she just killed half a dozen people, but considering what she's gone through and everything and the situation that she's in, she's actually doing really well.
She's actually doing decently well,
And the problem, and this conversation with Silco is the problem.
In the water,
because then it's I want to completely turn away from that part of myself because it's uncomfortable, when she actually now is maybe in a position where she might be able to face it.
She's have equilibrium.
Right, she's not the child back then that, in order to survive, needed to jump on Silco and hold him tightly, right?
Right.
Like, she is not that person anymore. But because she doesn't like it, she might still try and turn away from it. And now it's something where it would basically, the baptism of sorts that Silco's trying to get her to do would be like a cementing of this is who I am, kill the old powder, when the old powder might not actually need to die.
Nope.
Right?
She's still there.
Yeah. Silco needed what happened with him in order to, survive what happened with Vander and everything and put together the pieces, right?
Yeah.
But that's not
where Powder's
Powder's
at.
not in that situation right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Jinx might be in that situation though.
Jinx might be.
Yeah.
But it's it's not a one size fits all solution.
Right, because there's two. We literally have to have a two size situation here. So
and now that Silco after that scene happens, then we have the episode ending with him finding out the sister's alive and she's back.
The one who could potentially force Powder out in a way that Jinx wouldn't like. I don't think Powder would really like either.
Oh no, it would be a violent confrontation.
Right. But if this rebirth has happened, and it really happens, and there is an aspect of it that's going to happen maybe on a physiological perspective because of the properties of this water, maybe. We'll see. I liked the way that they connected that with
the blood getting mixed with the magic.
The blood mixed with the magic, but then also the way they transported us back to it was like an opium den of some kind or what have you, where they were smoking the stuff, and that whole setup being something where people are then releasing themselves from the old cage, dying, being reborn. I think what this is setting up is the idea that the confrontation it'll be too late. You were just about there, Vi. You were almost in time, but Silco literally just gave Jinx, specifically Jinx, the key to closing the cage on Powder.
The reason why I think that it's not going to be quite too late is that it's going to be Vi's going to run into Jinx as Jinx is turning the key, right? And that's why like because in a 3-act structure, generally the end of Act 2 is where everything shit hits the fan the most, right? And so what I'm guessing is going to happen in the next episode is that Vi and Jinx are going to meet, right?
Yep,
and it's going to be chaotic, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be all sorts of complicated.
They'll fight.
They will fight, right?
Yeah.
But it's not going to be something as simple
as final or
as right. It's not going to have that finality to it. Afterwards, Jinx/Powder will still be in conflict, right? Like
because of the fight.
Because of the fight, right?
Okay.
And it'll be something that'll dredge it back up, and then it'll be shit. What do I do, right?
Yeah.
And then we can go into whatever the third act, the 7, 8, 9 episodes are, and how that kind of now that the idea has been introduced of Vi is back, Powder, Jinx. What are you going to do about this? Then we can see how the relationship actually, works and what happens. But
I really think that's possible. I think there's another worse timeline specifically that would feel more of a Act 2 shit. Everything just went really bad. Is that because of the confrontation, Jinx gets solidified? Is that actually because of this?
I could see that.
It's like, thank you, Vi. Thank you so much.
Right now, I get to beat the shit out of you. Right, you've been hunting me as a ghost,
and then just starts just absolutely laying into her.
Yeah, I could see that, but I could also see that being something where it's the it's almost the dredging up of Jinx. Like, because like Jinx, I feel like Jinx is this side of Powder that took root because she needed Jinx, right?
Oh yeah.
Powder wasn't enough, right? And in order to find some kind of harmony or balance between the two, you need to bring up the roots of both, right?
Yeah,
and then,
Jinx is you're a bad luck charm.
Exactly.
So therefore, just own it.
Yep.
Just take it.
Right,
yeah,
right,
this
like
is,
armor,
this,
you know?
This is a strength of yours, actually. It's the same thing that allowed your gadgets to work so well.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I need to see that next episode. Like,
I need it right now. Inject it directly into my veins. Now, speaking of which, Undercity has advanced quite a bit.
Indeed. I like that application of Shimmer.
Yeah.
It feels more refined in a similar way to the crystal balls, right? Where it's a lot more stable.
Don't do a lot.
Yeah, don't do a lot. That'll kill you.
Just
right?
enough to keep you.
And using it to also like power mechanical technology and stuff. It's
right.
Okay.
It feels like it wasn't. It feels like it wasn't meant to do that, really. And that's where the hex tech side of things can come in. Is that on the physical, biological side of things? Yeah, it works. But on the hex tech side of things, that's where they can use both to potentially get something that's even more terrifying.
Maybe in this lady's case, it was a sort of a special situation where because she lost her arm, she needs a mechanical arm, and then it is an easy way to automatically inject the Shimmer into her body, which helps her body, and because her body also helps to support and pilot the mechanical arm, then that's how it kind of like has that effect.
Yeah,
but
I loved though the full comeuppance though of having Vi then fight her while we have like her getting the first cheap shot in. So Vi has the advantage almost throughout the fight, except when there's the turnover of, oh, okay, I've got a mechanical arm, and I'm juiced, and I'm much stronger than you. And even though she's operating on like 2 or 3 big hits that Vi got in really early, she's also bigger, got more reach, and all these things here. But then I really love this little detail in the choreography, is that Vi brings her to a spot between the pillar and the wall.
Oh, okay.
Which basically restricts her movement,
her
wider reach and all that.
Yeah.
To where she has to fight in close quarters here. And in a lot of ways, I felt like Vi realized, oh shit, I have to play defensively. I have to play a little safe. Starts to let her make the moves, react accordingly. And oh my god, I love a good box out like match where people are just almost like in that Daredevil style.
Right.
They're
Daredevil
just
is
tired,
what I was thinking of too.
They're bleeding. It hurts, man.
Right. Yep.
And I'm going for every cheap shot I can. That feels like a real fight. Now of course we have fantastical magical tech
super
stuff that
arms
makes
and
it
stuff,
so you can punch her like all the way like across the room and stuff. And Vi's tough. And we had literally a built-up reason as to why that was when the guy's like, oh, I don't really remember how many
never
times
bothered to count.
Never bothered to count. And it's like, oh, shit. Okay, all right.
Also, I just got to say, with regards to the whole running thing I brought up at the beginning of the discussion, this, I feel like, was the perfect setup to do the buddy cop romance story, basically.
Let's talk about that.
Holy shit, that was awesome. Because we have both these characters built up, right? In separate areas.
Yes.
And then they meet. This is ensemble cast at its finest in my mind.
True.
And now that this is happening, I get the feeling that this is actually like setting up lore of like these two being like a canon thing that like all the League players would be like, yeah, of course these two need to meet, right?
Yeah.
But for all of us that don't know the game, right, it's just, oh, these two get to meet? Okay, cool. It makes sense motivation-wise that she needs information and everything, and then, okay, they talk, they get along. And then it goes full on into the you've got the punk character and then you've got the straight-laced character, right?
Yeah.
And then like it made for wonderful comedy, great character banter. I'm so excited to see them like develop and everything. And if it turns into like a
cupcake,
sweet like a cupcake, like Baka,
Yes, exactly. I ship it so much. But yeah, also the idea of, for Caitlyn, who was really kind of the first character, focus for this episode, getting also the bookended thing with the, hey, with Grayson, I was able to succeed. And on my mother's kind of side of things, I wasn't really able to. Felt cramped and out of touch and stuff. She ditches the uniform in the Undercity. She gets her opportunity to use her skills to the fullest. absolutely saves Vi's life.
Oh yeah.
Like we were waiting for it, and I like that it took this long. Like,
because it took her a while to catch up, and also break off the conversation with that lovely lady at the brothel.
That's very, very true. Mm-hmm. But then having this full thing of where she's actually in.
Right.
The Undercity didn't chew her and spit her out.
Nope.
She's got it.
She figured out how to adapt. Yeah.
Right. So she's also in some ways reborn as well.
Mm-hmm. Totally. And she's got fancy new belts too.
Yeah. And maybe she'll be a little bit more confident in this next thing there, because Vi's like, hey, you're hot.
Right.
Calls you sweet like a cupcake.
Yeah, that was.
She's impressed by her weapon skills. Mm-hmm. I mean,
that whole thing of like the look over of like, you're hot, that was very, very intentional, and there was some mental measuring that was happening there.
And then Vi saw her with the woman in the brother. She's like, oh,
yeah,
okay. I didn't leave you with her.
Right,
you chose.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, I'm taking notes here. That's pretty good.
And then we get the OP sung by actual characters in the show.
Undercity.
Like
that was so good.
That was awesome. I loved
good.
that. Any time that like OPs or EDs get used in a show, right?
Yeah,
I love it in general. And if it's on a meta level where you actually have characters playing them,
while it's basically set up for Vi. As almost literally like her theme song.
Right.
It makes sense. Yeah. Then also having, what was it? I think this was literally a thing they did in I think it was the second episode where they had us, or was it the first episode? The end of the first episode. But they did this in somewhere in the first 2 episodes where they had the song basically like extended and more of it.
I think so.
I think that happened
in
the first or second episode. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So please, if this is part of the formula, do it again.
Yeah.
Do it again later. I don't care when you do it, but just do it again. That's some good shit.
Keep up all this excellent, wonderful, enjoyable writing. Like I love it. I love it so much because these characters are going in directions that I wouldn't have been able to necessarily predict from the beginning of the show.
True.
And I am so on board with it.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah. Last little detail. The idea that Jayce is getting pulled in a couple directions here, and the Viktor side of things might make him make a drastic choice. In the similar way that things happened in the first 3 episodes.
Right.
Because the way that they framed the idea of him leaving Medarda, and she's, in the bed here. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. Yeah. It goes from her in the bed to then cutting to Viktor in the bed.
Yeah.
And it's, where is he? Well, he's here.
Right. And Jayce is almost like he's holding his head in his hands. Like, yes, he's tired because he's probably been there a while, but also maybe like shit.
I did this.
I let this happen. There were signs like I
didn't pay attention.
I didn't pay attention. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like this is instead of it being like any of them are, I'm not going to boil it down to the simple thing of the little angel and the devil on your shoulder, but no, it's no, these are 2 paths in an RPG, basically.
Right.
And both of them are valid. Both of them have merits. Both of them have negatives. Which one are you going to choose? Because you can't choose both.
Right. I feel like
you can try, but it's
then you end up kind of
really hard.
Yeah. I feel because Viktor and Jayce, I feel like, is another example of the sort of like bromance buddy cop kind of thing, but it's buddy scientists, right?
Yep.
And like in any good, buddy cop or romance plotline or whatever, you have to have that point where it's like they don't necessarily appreciate the person who's been by them this whole time, and then all of a sudden they have to come back and be like, oh shit, my bad. So.
And then fucking Silco gets like almost the best line in the episode. Back from the dead? like that line literally reinforcing, I think, the theme of the episode being the death, rebirth, cage to freedom and all that.
And that's why I'm optimistic about the thing with Powder, Jinx, or whatever, because even if she turns the key, even if she kills Powder, maybe Powder can come back from the dead.
That's true.
Right?
And I'm going to throw a couple other things in here, some things I think are very much being foreshadowed here. I think Vander can come back.
That I hope doesn't happen.
I hope doesn't happen yet.
Okay.
Like I don't hope it doesn't happen like in the short term. Meaning I don't want it to happen like if it happens, I want it to be at the very end of the season. And I want there to be a very built up reason for it.
Okay.
Or I want it to happen like way later. Because if we're getting into the realm of magic, and Viktor is going to be the direct line on the simplest side of things to whatever magic entails for the story.
Yeah.
We need to start with Viktor.
Yes.
And save Viktor's life so that he doesn't have to die, so he has to come back from the dead or anything like that, but has to
right. Yeah.
Magic has to save him first, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. But oh boy,
really good episode.
So
masterfully handling of an ensemble cast, like you were saying.
Oh yeah,
I really love all the details they're going into with Jinx and Powder, and all the stuff of the cuts of the stuff of showing Vi doing the punching, but then it's also that it's Jinx and it's Powder, and then all the Vi's on the scratchy little lines and stuff. There's so much that I could talk about the visuals, but I'm not that kind of person. There's probably someone else that does way more better breakdown.
Sure.
Way better breakdown of that whole kind of thing. But I just had to gush about it, and I'm basically done, Jacob. I'm spent. I want to watch the next episode right now.
I want to see at some point where Vi goes to that place again, and then she sees, Powder, second highest score. Wait. Hold on.
Did she put the name Powder?
It was POW. You had Clegg for
that's also kind of
the
funny.
Bottom two.
Punch.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I thought. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking like prisoner of war, and it's like, because she is somehow a prisoner of her past, the war that happened.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. That actually really works.
I mean, but yeah.
I mean, yeah. Actually, it does work.
And then also,
but I don't think that was necessarily intended.
No, I don't think so either. No. But then also this thing that I think is so fitting, but also good to have in there, is that Powder, yes, you still can't beat Vi from 5 years ago, or to put it another way, you're not Vi. Yeah. And the thing is that Jinx is the manifestation of the unaddressed desire to be Vi and realizing that she's not. And that was something that basically she ended up getting reprimanded for in various ways by the people around her, rather than coming to accept the fact that you do have unique gifts. And it's something that Vi did tell her at one point, right? So having that happen, I feel like that's the example of, even with all your strength, you have nothing to threaten me with. That's a weird... but point is because that's something that's something that Jinx / Powder needs to be able to accept before she can truly move on. The fact that you're Jinx doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. Killing half a dozen people because you had a hankering, maybe, we can work on that.
Yeah, that's a problem.
That's a problem, but the other stuff, that could be good.
We'll see. I'm very much on the idea of, Jacob, we could talk another 30 minutes about this, but we've got to wrap things up.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. Please, I feel like we rarely do this, but I want you all to, please, if you are just in love with this show and this story as much as we are, please support it.
Yeah.
It as much as possible. Don't go play League. Support this.
Make sure you're not,
whatever way that you can, support this in whatever way
exactly.
you can. I love it so much.
We need more stuff like this, even just not looking at League in general and things like that. Just shows of this caliber. The fact that this show is probably going to make stupid money for Riot, even just in advertising League.
Yeah,
I want to see more projects like this.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Yep. So thank you so much for going through all the way to the end of the video here. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows like anime and stuff in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
next time.